Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Hi guys, thanks again for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square. I was there one more time. You know the thing, go another episode of our Music and Marriage podcast. You know, give thanks for joining us. Let's talk.
Wherever you are in the world, hope that this podcast is reaching you in good health and in good spirits.
Yes, and as usual, you know, we have to big up our sponsors. You don't know, Simply Rose Craft. If you need your home decor, if you need your merchandise, if you need your
You gotta show them the back of the shirt.
signs, if you need your door wreaths, you know.
Maybe you're liking it, bro. You know, it's our picture on the back of it.
You're always trying to interrupt me when I'm doing my why is that? Why is that? Why shall I do it? Anyway, if you need your home decor, if you need your merchandise, if you need your door signs, door wreaths, please make sure you check out Simply Rose Craft. She's on Instagram at Simply Rose Craft, or she has a website, www.simplyrosecraft.com. All right, and she's also on TikTok. So make sure you check in with Simply Rose, all right? Yeah.
Yes, and make sure you guys go over to Nikki Glitz Cosmetics to get all of your loose glitters, your eye palettes. Other products will be added to her line shortly, so make sure you guys go over and shop NikkiGlitzCosmetic.com. Make sure you guys also use our code MMP22 to get your 10% discount off.
Most definitely. Yeah, so...
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
I would just want to encourage you guys, please go over to our YouTube channel, I'm Like Red Square Official, and make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever we do release a new episode.
Yes.
Now you can go.
All right. So, a question just kind of pop up in my mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, over the last century, the last couple of decades, I wouldn't say century, but over the last couple of decades, you know, we have seen the role of women and men become more, let's just, for lack of a better term, unison, you know. The things that men are usually the ones doing, women are doing it now, and predominantly, and even better in some, you know, parts. You know, I've seen women on work sites down here in Jamaica.
In Jamaica.
You know, doing their thing, you know. Usually it was only like men, you know, in the construction field doing their thing, you know. And now I see women lifting up blocks, pouring cement, this, that.
Women truck drivers
You know,
are out
truck
here
drivers,
as well.
you know. We've seen women go into the markets and the fields that are usually reserved for men.
I think.
And, you know, that kind of lead me to a question, right? What is your take on house husbands?
I'm not laughing on I'm laughing at how he said it, and I know the sarcasm that's behind it.
What is your take on
House husbands?
Yeah.
What are there any terms that he's not working? Why
What
now?
are you? All right, because
a house husband is a husband that
all right,
stays
what,
home and take
what
care
is
of the
a
house.
house? All right, me glad
All
you
right,
clarified
all
that
right,
for me.
a housewife.
Because me don't know why me need to clarify what is a house husband when we already know what a housewife is. So right away we realize that you have a problem.
No,
But okay,
it's not saying I'm
we
having
now put no words in your
It's
mouth.
not saying I'm having
Let
a
me hear
problem.
what you have to say.
My thing is just because, as you say, usually men are known for certain things. So usually a man is the breadwinner, the king of the castle.
Right.
So therefore, that's why I asked, why is the reason why he's not employed? Because that is a strong...
What is the reason why a housewife is not employed?
Because her husband said, baby, stay home and I got you. And I doubt the wife is going to be like, baby, stay home and I got you.
Why not? Why the wife not say that?
Because women, we are known to have men as providers. As I said, that's what men are. So it's strange, and it's going to be difficult to see a man in a situation where he's like, okay, I don't want to work, so I think my wife should go out there and work, and I should stay home and take care of the children. Usually situations. All right. Usually.
Whoa. Let me clarify again, right? For those, including yourself, when you hear me properly. Me ask you, what is your opinion on house husbands? And we make the distinction also that a housewife and a house husband is pretty much the same thing. The only difference is that the gender is different.
No, the roles are also...
Nothing else, not difference. The gender, that's it. A housewife is a woman that stays home and take care of the house, take care of the children, and all of these things. And the man go outside, go do him thing, right? And that's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Flip the script, the same thing, right? The house husband is the man who stay home because the woman decides at the 21st century and she wants to step in some work and some jobs and some things where the man them do because she can do it as well.
Well,
you understand?
I don't think
so
that's...
why is there some kind of a
because as I said before, a man is a provider.
Yeah, in your opinion.
Not in my opinion. A man is supposed to be the provider in a relationship.
Not in this 21st century.
Listen to me. A man has to be a man. I'm not saying a woman is not supposed to go out there and work. That's not what I'm saying. A man is supposed to be, if there's a man in a household and he's saying this is his castle and he's the king of it, if you ain't earning money, or if you're not bringing in something, or if you're not working in some type of way, you are not the king of your castle.
All right.
And especially, especially if you choose to stay home.
I understand that opinion and agree with it. All right. But I am not speaking from a point of view of agreeance at the moment.
You're asking
right?
me, how do I feel about house husbands?
I look from the scope. I look from a broader scope. Mm-hmm. Maybe I put myself in a house husband shoes or a way of thinking.
How are you a house husband though?
No, listen to what I say.
Okay.
Maybe I put at this moment now. I speak from the lens
of the house husband
and the mouthpiece of a house husband.
Okay.
And saying to myself, right? Maybe this is what they are saying. I don't know. I'm not a house husband, so I don't know. Mm-hmm. But maybe this is what they are saying. Right? Mm-hmm. Women have fought to put themselves in position of power. Mm-hmm. Put themselves in position where men have been dominating for decades. Mm-hmm. And now that they are in this position of power, right? Mm-hmm. There is no longer the need for the man. In some cases,
there's always a need for the man.
In some cases, some cases, and in the case of the house husband, there's no longer the need for the man to go out there to be the breadwinner because the woman has fought her way to become the breadwinner.
Okay.
So now, the man find himself in the house as a house husband.
Just because you're the breadwinner, just because I'm making more than you, that don't mean you don't need to get your ass up out there and go work, my brother. Like, that don't mean, okay, it's a meal ticket, I need to stay home and just kick back and just chill because she's making all the money and she want to be her everyday woman and I am woman. Like, that does not mean that you're supposed to sit there and sponge off of her and take this title of house husband. That's why I said, why is the reason that he's not employed?
So why is it not seen as the woman sponging off for the man?
Because we are nurturers. We are ones that usually take care of the household.
So that they use
that is not...
Okay. Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay.
We are nurturers. We take care of the home. We make sure that when you go out there and make that money, we make sure that when it comes
So
into
why
this
the
household-
man can't make sure so when you go out, they go
I'm
make
not
the money?
saying he cannot do
Him-
that.
him a take
I'm
care.
not saying that he cannot do that. But what I'm saying is, you said that just because she's the breadwinner, that he stopped working. I carelessness that. Because if I'm the breadwinner,
So me can look
I
on it as
also-
carelessness
no,
when the
I
woman dey
also-
home.
Listen, I also need you to come in and say, okay, he's the breadwinner, but he's telling her, hey, babe, I want you to stay home. There was nowhere in that sentence where you said the wife
So
is telling her husband
alright,
to
so
stay home and take
what
care of the
about the
kids.
instances
You said
where-
that she's the breadwinner, so he decided, okay, because she's making more money than me, I'm gonna stop working and I'm gonna chill and stay home and take care of the kids. No, Playboy, that's what the daycare is for. That's what school is for. That's what that's for. That's not for you to take up the hat to say, okay, because she's making more money than me, so that's gonna bruise my ego. So guess what? Because of that
It's
situation, I'm not gonna work and I'm gonna stay home and take care of the kids.
And that is where me get lost in translation. Because it's not about a bruised ego
Yeah, but
when a
alright.
woman is at home taking care of whatever she need to take care
as
of.
you said in the beginning, these are roles that men usually do and women choose to take it upon themselves and say, okay, I want to be the breadwinner of the relationship. A woman initially does not say, okay, I want to be the breadwinner of a relationship. We as women, we know that that's the man's job. That's the man's title. We know that the man is supposed to bring home the bacon, so to speak, and we make sure everything work magic out of whatever is brought to us.
Okay.
We make water out of wine, if
Okay.
that's the situation.
That was the situation.
That was the situation.
We are
okay.
talking about the 21st
but
century
if
now,
it's the 21st
where things
century
have
now, and
changed
I am the woman.
drastically.
Okay, if we're all right, let's put us in a situation. If we're in the 21st century right now, as we are, and we say, okay, I'm the breadwinner of this marriage, and I'm not gonna look at you
Well,
and
first
say,
and foremost, me not gonna make you say that. So you can't put you in another situation.
but that's what I'm saying. Scenario. We're just using us as an
Me
example.
can't put myself in another scenario there. I just that me I try to explain to you. So
Alright.
you can't use we.
All right. If there's a woman and her man in a relationship where they're married,
Right.
and he decides that, okay, because she got a job or she went to school and she got her nursing degree or she became a lawyer, and she's making more than me because I'm doing construction. All right, so we have some youth, so you know what, I'm gonna stop work and just stay home and just take care of the youths them and make sure you go and make the money because she make more money than we. So what the purpose me I even work for? A careless mentality to that. 2 paychecks is always better than one. More money and more money. There's never one money and everything is gonna be good. No. A rich man is never rich off of one business. A rich man has his hand in multiple situations where he's dealing with to make his
So
income
why is it
grow.
good? So why is it good on the opposite spectrum of things?
It's not
when
good.
a
That's
woman
just how
can just say
that's
that.
just how
when a
we
woman
are.
can say, you know what, he might make more money, make me stay home and be the housewife. And
No,
everything
but
good. No
usually-
questions asked.
No, usually in situations like that, a man tells his wife, because there are men out there that are old-fashioned that still believe that they are the king of the castle and they should be the one that are worried that it's working and the woman stay home and take care of the household. That's how a few men there are like that do have that mentality. And for them that do have that mentality, they're the ones that say, okay, babe, you know what I'm saying, I'm making enough money to take care of the family, cover all our bills, and we still have extras, and we still have our savings, and we still have our CDs accounts, and we still have our investments, and we still have everything same way going. So I don't need you to work. That's how I would see a
Traditionally.
housewife position will come into play.
Traditionally.
Exactly. Where he has everything taken care of and she can say, okay, he's doing this, so let me focus on the kids. Let me focus on the household. Let me make sure he got food when he come home. Let me make sure his robe is right by the bathroom, his favorite slippers, whatever is prepared for him.
So let me ask you a
So when
question.
he gets home, he's comfortable.
All right, so let me ask you a question, right? Roles reverse again. But this time, the woman says, yeah, hear me, hubby, you're good enough. Me I take care of road, and you monitor the youth them. Would you look at that man away if him accept that offer?
Yes and no, honestly.
Yeah, man, blessed love. My name is Amla Kurtz Gray. I don't know, this is my
Nikita from
beautiful
Miss.
wife. And unfortunately, this episode, the visuals has been cut short for some reason. So if you want to listen to the full episode, please go and check out our Spotify or Apple Podcasts
Anchor
or
FM,
Anchor FM,
Google.
everywhere else that the podcast is being streamed, audio streamed, go and check it out, all right? Very good episode. Thank you guys for listening. Big up on yourself.
All good people.